Mentally I can't deal with that as well, on top of everything else that's going on. And that in itself is draining, and so obviously that affects her as well. I don't know what effect that's having on my unborn baby. Okay, so I was meant to be sitting down and filming a nice baby names video because we're kind of at that stage now, but as I was trying to set up I realised that I don't actually have anywhere in this house that looks neat and tidy, and it's just like literally tipped me over the edge. But with everything that's gone on over the last 15 weeks, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I think it's been 15 weeks since the fire, and although we are finally starting to get somewhere, like with the house and with the insurance company, we've had to literally fight them the whole way, and there's so much that they haven't done and so much that they're still not doing that we've had to make a complaint to the financial ombudsman, which again it's just draining, having to get all your evidence together and that. So this house that we're in, the reason everything is just so untidy is, one, because I don't have anywhere to put anything, and two, because I don't have the energy to try and sort it out. So we don't have any furniture here. The only furniture we've got is the furniture that we bought in an emergency when we first moved in. Because we were told, obviously, by the insurance company that they'd be able to save our furniture, and then it took them 10 weeks to get it all decontaminated, which meant in that time we've lost the majority of the furniture. And I know it sounds really stupid because it is just furniture, but there's like literally nothing in this house. There's no storage or anything. We don't have any proper wardrobes, we don't have any chest of drawers, we don't have bedside cabinets, we don't have coffee tables, there's no cabinets or toy boxes to store all Isabel's toys. And we've finally got the money to be able to replace it, but then it's like, okay, so then we've actually got to buy it and put it all together. And again, it's not a great hardship, it's not expensive furniture, but there isn't the time to do it. There just is not the time to get furniture put together. So that's what's tipped me over the edge this morning, the fact that I'm living in an absolute shithole. And this house itself is an absolute farce. It's a new build, it's literally brand new, we're the first people to live in here. The bath is literally leaking through the ceiling's about to fall through. There's mould coming all over the skirting boards, and I can smell it in here, and I've like cleaned everything and there's just mould somewhere, I don't know where it is. The shower in the ensuite doesn't drain, and like the landlord, the letting agents, the building companies, none of them are like doing anything. I've literally just had a missed call from the letting agents, but I don't know how many times I've reported all the issues in here, and it's like I can't deal with that as well, on top of everything else that's going on. And it's a building site, it is still a building site out there. Like I don't know if you can hear it on here, but you can hear like all the heavy machinery. It's filthy. Trying to get in and out of the one road that leads into here, it's like you've got to wait 15 minutes for a digger to move out of the way, or a skip lorry, or they've dug a massive hole in the road and you need to wait for them to like make that safe before you can go. And again, all of these things are like just small things, but they're adding up and adding up and adding up. And it's the school holiday, so I don't have any childcare. Like they are literally shut for 3 weeks, and because John is spending so much time trying to sort the house out, I don't get a break. He's like literally there working at the house like 8 till 5 on the days that he's not at his actual job. So then, you know, by the time he gets home, I can't be just like, right, you deal with her. So I'm currently facing, like, I think it's about 18 days of finding ways to entertain her. And don't get me wrong, in normal circumstances that would be fine, but obviously this is all affected her. And her behaviour is understandably like not the best. You get a lot of like big feelings, a lot of kicking off, and she's very, very mummified. So it makes it difficult, and this pregnancy is kicking me off as well. So I've been on medication since 8 weeks, then 27 weeks now, and I still feel sick all day, every day. And that in itself is draining. I don't have the energy to take Isabel out to entertain her like I used to. And so obviously that affects her as well. And then with the gestational diabetes, like, it's not the end of the world not being able to have like chocolate and sweets and cakes and things like that. It's hard, it's not the end of the world. You know, I couldn't have like a chip butty or something because that would just spike my sugar levels too high. But I have been able to have kind of more like normal food. I'm on insulin for what was for my fasting levels, which meant that I could have like a boring cereal like shredded wheat, or I could have a baked potato with like cheese and coleslaw. But the last couple of days, I haven't been able to get my sugar levels under control. I'm up to like 44 units of insulin. I started on 4. I can't get them under control, so now I don't know. I don't know what effect that's having on my unborn baby, because with gestational diabetes, if your blood glucose isn't under control, it causes your baby to produce more insulin, which is how you end up with like really big gestational diabetes babies, because insulin is like a growth hormone. So I've got all that like stress, because I don't know what it's doing to her. And then on top of that, I've also got a prolapse issue, which is literally crippling me. I can barely walk, and now I'm starting to get SPD as well. And I had that last time. I've been lucky this time that it's like 7 weeks later than it was last time. But that then adds to the fact that I can't take Isabel out as much as I want to. Walking hurts me. Driving is starting to hurt. I constantly feel sick. And it also means as well that I don't have the energy or the ability to like tidy up. So I'm literally getting by on the bare minimum at the moment. You know, we've got food, I cook dinner, I do the washing, I have to hoover up the shitloads of dog hair, the dishwasher gets put on, but that's it really. Like the rest of it is, you know, the bathroom might get cleaned. Fuck knows what that was. So yeah, this is like a very woe is me, but I just wanted to sit down and like film, you know. Obviously the noises of the building site to set the dog off constantly, which again does absolutely nothing for my overall mental well-being. And now Isabella's just gone down there, so I'm gonna have to make sure that she's back up here. So yeah, I've completely lost where I was, but it is like really woe is me, and all of it, like individually, it's not, they're not big things, but they're just adding up. And I think like constantly feeling sick and in pain and worrying about what I'm doing to my baby. I can't cope with how shit the insurance company have treated us. I can't, because I'm in so much pain and I don't have childcare, I can't get into the house to do anything to help move that on with our insurance company. All the building works that need doing, it's either they do all of it or they give us a cash settlement. We can't choose for them to do a bit here and a bit there. They will literally do, like, to put the house back into the same as it was before, which means that they'll put carpets in and they'll put wallpaper in, and the kitchen will just be the same layout as what it was before, and there's no point in them doing that because that's not what we want. So we've opted to sort the work out ourselves, which again adds so much pressure onto it. And also as well, if they do it, it's like 22 weeks from like us accepting it, and I've only got like 11 and a half weeks till the baby's due, and I don't want to be moving with a newborn. I want to be out of here before she arrives, because I can't be moving for a newborn, and that's another thing. We can't do anything to get ready for the baby. There isn't anywhere to put anything here. Can't store anything in the house because that is literally a building site at the moment as well. You know, we've managed to get rid of all like the soot out of it, but now it's just covered in dust, and it's like, I don't know where we're going to be. Do I set up like the next to me here? Do we buy the next to me, and in a couple of weeks, once the house is a bit more put together, and store it there, set it up there? I don't know. But yeah, guys, if you managed to make it through this pity party, thank you for watching, and hopefully I will actually be able to film the names video like tomorrow or something. I don't know. Bye.